To the finance committee meeting, March 17th. Can we get a roll call? Ms. Tracy?
Commissioner Hoffmaster,
Here, apparently.
Commissioner Houts, and Commissioner Collins.
Yes. All right, very good. Thank you. We'll approve the agenda. Like that. All support. All in favor of that? Aye. All right, very good. Public comment. Any public comment? We have no public comment. No public. Okay, moving on. No unfinished business. Reavers paint bids.
Yep, so within your packet, you will see, the first page is a specification sheet that we, gave out to all of the contractors, asked them to submit bids based on the information, that was outlined there, 1 through 8. And then you can see the schematic of the Reavers building. Anywhere there's a red X, those locations are mechanical room or storage rooms, and we just are not going to worry about painting those. So they received those 2 items and walked around the building with me. So that we ended up with bids from STP Painting, Mike's Custom Painting, Wiles Painting, George Seaman, and Castle Coatings. So how I went about this is I went into Sherwin-Williams and Reavers and I said, who would you recommend?
Yeah.
And they handed me a stack of business cards of individuals that they recommended. And basically these are the bids that you see, with the exception of George, who is a handyman for us and does some project work as we need it. Small projects that don't require like a plumber or an electrician. He can do the little stuff, right? So that's how I got them. I met with all of them, handed them this information, and then they submitted bids. So the first bid is STP Painting, and this bid, as best I can tell, completes or follows all of the specifications that were requested to be submitted, and actually comes in at $34,900
And was submitted on time.
and was submitted on time. The next bid is mostly thorough, but he did not provide the references, although I guess you could say that he was referenced by Sherwin-Williams, but he didn't give me a list of references. He came in at $39,970. His bid was submitted on time. The next one is Wiles Painting. This bid appears to satisfy all the requirements that were requested. His bid was submitted on time and his price is $49,775. And then the next bid is George's. He's missing some items that were requested on the bid as far as how long will it take, for example. He is a one-man show. His price was $27,900, but his bid was submitted late. And finally, Castle Coatings. This bid was submitted late also. The total final price, I didn't actually do the math here, but you're up in the 50s, and is mostly complete, although it is missing also the references. So my recommendation is that we accept the bid from STP Painting. They are the most thorough, followed all of the points that we requested. They've indicated that the job would take them 7 days or less, which he says he has a large crew and can get right in there and get going on it. He's also willing to work alternative hours, which we can work that out using our fob system over in that building, providing them with a set schedule that we agree to, that will allow them access to that building and staff are not there. And it is the lowest of the 3 bids that were submitted on time. So that is my recommendation.
Did you have a chance to, you said they did submit references?
Yes, his references are Village of White Pigeon, City of Sturgis, Arby's Corporation, Summit Polymers, and Edward Jones. I haven't called those references yet. I wanted to wait
Yeah.
until you guys had decided which one, and then before we get to full board, I will call.
Okay.
Yep.
Make a motion. I support that. Any further discussion? Alex?
I would like to have the references though,
Yeah, it's full board.
see how they did on coming in on time
Yeah.
and, I mean,
Mhm.
that would be great.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were 2 weeks over on
Right,
all of the references, then
right.
it'd be like,
No, I hear you. Yeah,
yeah, 7 days, I mean,
that's aggressive. It's a fairly large building. Yeah,
see painters come in and paint. I mean, they did our kitchen in like an hour.
yeah. Well, I'll make sure you have that for the full board packet.
Thank you.
And if any concerns come up and I call those references, I'll move on down the row here and call some of these other references, but
Yeah.
I don't anticipate getting any concerns. You never know.
I don't either, but you just,
Yep. you
I
never
mean, I
know.
can't imagine somebody putting down a reference that they screwed up, or
Yeah.
they were 3 weeks late.
Those are all reference businesses also.
Mhm.
And it sounds like, more like what you're looking at. I mean,
Right.
you know, it's a lot of rooms and big area.
Is the ST, is that the one that says it's guaranteed for a year?
Mhm. Yes.
Yep. So also, which I appreciate, I'm standing by in there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yep, awesome. Okay, very good. Well, we have a motion on the floor to recommend to the full board the STP painting for the treasurer's office. All in favor with an eye? Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carries. So when would this, if this goes through at this upcoming board meeting, when do they?
I told them we were looking for completion by September 30th, but that, sooner was better.
Yeah.
So, everybody was kind of like, well, we'll get in there as soon as we can, let us know if we're the bid, blah, blah, blah. So I think I can call him and probably feel that out
Yeah.
if the references come out.
You guys
good,
know
so.
the office that we do. I was just kind of estimating that rate because.
Well, what we're hoping to also do this year is the carpet over there. So we would like to, obviously the carpet needs to be done by 9:30 as well. So, painting first, carpet last. Yep. So that doesn't, we don't want to wait too long.
Yeah,
He needs to get in there and get going. So,
definitely get that.
yes. Yeah.
Very good. Back to public comment. Public commissioner comments. Collins, do you have anything for us? No. I don't have anything. It was good seeing you guys.
Yeah.
But 5 minutes. Very good. We'll adjourn to our next, fall board meetings in March 27th. I'm before you leave for Florida that, March 27th.